Alright, what is up, y'all? Welcome back. And guys, making this video is the last thing I wanted to do. This actually genuinely breaks my heart reading this and having to report on it to you guys. So today I was on Twitter and saw that Juice WRLD was in the news regarding his former girlfriend Ali Lotti. And whenever she's in the news, you just know it's going to be some ignorant shit, right? So to provide you with some context for our quote-unquote main character, if you will, let me provide y'all with a brief summary of this bitch, just in the event that you aren't familiar with her. So, in the documentary about Juice WRLD, she was terrible to him on screen. She was encouraging him to take drugs even though he was struggling with it. And in one scene of this documentary, he says he loves her and she doesn't even say anything back. You know, she just shrugs it off. So, I can only imagine what it was like behind the scenes, but she's also a drug addict herself. She's currently dating an 18-year-old. Keep in mind, she's 30. And she gave away Juice's jewelry that were gifts to her, to this new boyfriend. And recently in 2023, her and her new boyfriend were actually charged with various drug-related crimes and for theft as well. You know, go figure. So, in other words, she's a loser. She's a piece of shit. They've kind of hit rock bottom together. It couldn't possibly get worse, right? Well, what if I told you it does? Go ahead and take a look at this article title. Let's jump in and brace yourselves. The title reads, Juice WRLD's girlfriend slammed for leaking sex tape with late rapper. Wow. So when I say this broke my heart, I'm not kidding, man. I'm a huge Juice WRLD fan. I couldn't leave my bed for 3 days when he passed, and I have a goddamn Juice WRLD inspired tattoo on my left wrist. So the fact that this is the first thing I see this morning just sucks, man. But moving on. Juice WRLD's girlfriend has been heavily criticized after she appeared to post a sex tape with the late rapper on her OnlyFans. In a screenshot of her OnlyFans account that surfaced over the weekend, Ali Lotti is selling the video and a number of pictures for $29.99 and confirmed that it is Juice in the clip. Alright, man, so lots to break down here. So first and foremost, she's charging $29.99 for it. So in other words, she's literally monetizing a dead man. A dead man that loved her and who millions of fans worldwide love. Like, this is just the lowest level of disrespect I think I've ever seen. And you gotta keep in mind that this is the same woman who gave his jewelry away and who made it a big spectacle when she had the Juice WRLD tattoo removed. Like, why do people continue to make stupid, ignorant people famous is beyond me. But not only that, but you only need to go as far as her Instagram to conclude that the bitch ain't hurting for money. You know, clout most definitely, which is why I believe she's doing this, but not money. I swear these bitches out here are so desperate for attention all the time that they'll just go to such crazy lengths, you know, in this case relying on shock value to make headlines. Because you provide nothing to the table. So in my opinion, you know, either fix that or shut the fuck up, man. Like, it's so stupid that she's doing this to Juice. In the caption, Lotti writes, "Fucked by my famous ex. Hackers are trying to threaten me to leak my old sex tape with my ex-fiancé Juice WRLD. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'll leak it myself. It's a long time since I've been fucked rough with some..." I'm not even gonna say that on YouTube, but... "I am so mad that I am adding every nude I ever sent him. I know you will at least enjoy it. I can't believe I am actually sending this. You know, tee-hee, quirky. But I can't be threatened anymore."
Shut the fuck up!
Nah, but like, seriously, because like, where are these alleged threats? You know, who's threatening you? What are they saying? You know, I'm gonna need to see some of that physical evidence because I'm just not convinced. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced you're telling the truth. She has been known to lie in the past, so I'm highly skeptical about this too. I mean, she was losing relevancy pretty quickly after Juice's passing. And so she came out with these, like, no joke, like Alex Jones type shit conspiracies. Like, for real, on that water turns the freaking frogs gay type shit, no joke. Almost like alluding to the fact that, like, there was foul play at hand and it wasn't an overdose. Like, there's literally a whole ass toxicology report or whatever that can prove it was an overdose. It's just dumb. She's just fabricating all these lies in the past, so I have no reason to believe she's changed, especially when she's doing something like this. And then to like dogpile on all of it, she then proceeds to describe the more, we'll say, intimate side of their relationship the way she did. Like, I don't know, you know, maybe I'm just old-fashioned, maybe I'm a boomer or something, I don't know. But to me, that was just really disrespectful. It's like, why you gotta speak like that in regards to a man that's dead? You know, it's a totally different thing, you know, if he's still alive and well. But the fact she's talking like that, about Juice, just, I don't know, it just didn't quite sit with me right. But not only that, but she's also sending the nudes she sent to him specifically for his eyes only to the entire world. And I know people will still defend her, well, actually, they're her intellectual property, or you have no say in what she can and can't do. Her body, her choice. And yeah, sure, okay, but like, that doesn't make this situation morally correct. I don't know. I have to figure that Big Bro is just rolling in his grave right now. How can you sit there on social media and just do something so disgusting, let's just call it for what it is, and have no sense of guilt, have no moral compass? That shit's just beyond me, honestly. Like, to me, it's one thing to disrespect the dead, but to disrespect a dead ex-lover that literally gave you the world and is the only reason you have even a sliver of relevancy, that's just like absolutely insane. Like check this bitch for CTE or something. I don't know, because again, that just could not be me. You're not gonna see me out there, disrespecting the dead like this, especially if, it's a former girlfriend. Like, they didn't even break up too, that's the thing. Like, they just aren't a thing anymore because he tragically passed. Like, this whole situation is just wild. And I think what pisses me off the most is that she tries to play the victim card. In the past she's been like, oh, they're coming after me and they're not gonna let me talk about this situation and what really happened, again, with her bullshit conspiracies, blah, blah, blah. We've heard it all already. But also with this situation, oh, they're harassing me, they're threatening me. And then the thought that comes to her mind is, oh, well, since I'm being harassed, what's the next logical step here? I'll go ahead and leak it myself. Like, how does that make any sense? Like, even as crazy as she is, how does that make any sense, man? I don't know. It doesn't, which further leads me to believe it's all one big clout chase. And I know I already touched on this briefly, but why would she charge money for it if there were legitimate threats made against her, right? Like, or better yet, taking that a step further, if she actually cared about Juice. My TI-84 telling me that this shit ain't adding up. But I don't know, man, the whole situation is just disgusting. And just to kind of wrap up here, I'm genuinely so sad to have had to read this morning, RIP to Juice WRLD, man. In just the span of 2 years, man, the impact that this dude had on so many people is just truly, like, unparalleled, if you want my honest opinion. Like, I know I speak for a lot when I say that this dude, like, quite literally helped me through some of my worst, darkest, saddest times, man. The music is just so relatable, so full of passion. It's like, you can feel the music, you know what I mean? Like, these are things that he was genuinely going through, but it's like things that we all go through, and it's so therapeutic for me. Like I said, it's helped me through some of the worst, hardest times in my life. And I don't know, man, it's really sad to see someone that you look up to be treated this way, to see someone that has had such a huge impact on your life just being blatantly disrespected by some bitch. Dude is one of my favorite artists of all time. I'll listen to this dude for the rest of my life, man. And I don't know, just really, really broke my heart to read that today. And I hope that one day he'll rid himself of this childish, disrespectful little clout-chasing bitch, and finally be able to rest in peace. And once more, just to reiterate again, can we please stop making stupid people famous? Please, for the love of God, please. But yeah, that wraps this one up. Like I said, thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like rating, subscribe to the channel for more commentaries just like this. Leave a comment down below. I would absolutely love to hear what y'all have to say about this. And once more, RIP to Juice WRLD, man. Love you, and rest in peace, man. We'll catch you on the next one. Later.